All right, we've got Sean Lewis Media on the camera right now. Man, it's good to meet you.
Yeah, in person it's crazy. It's it's been a while.
It's like we see each other online. We talk about it like online. We talk about collabing online.
I know, yeah. It's funny. And then finally in person, that's what this is really cool. I didn't expect this for a lot of it. So I've been stoked all weekend.
We need to have a nerd talk about cameras online.
That'd be fun.
All right. So we're at SDC. We're here. We're finished. We're done with it.
Done with
it. How do you feel like you did, or how did you do in this competition?
Probably not as. You want to redo that, or you go with that?
Yeah.
Do you want to redo it with the?
No, we're fine.
So, I'd say I did all right. I didn't get to practice as much as I would have liked to before this event, just busy with stuff in life. And I know there's probably a lot of guys that felt that way too. But I felt like I had fun. Honestly, my goal was to experience it for the first time. This is my first time here.
This was your first time?
This was my first time. I got to watch the last day of last year, and that's what I filmed and uploaded. But I've never actually competed in a world, so I didn't get to do the meet and greet before or any of that stuff. So this was a really cool experience. I'm happy with that alone. And after seeing all the competition, I don't really know if I had much for those guys because it was pretty rough out there.
If you guys don't know, Sean has an entire channel of like him literally going from A to B, A to Z, as far as building this chassis here.
Yeah.
So let's actually talk about that right now.
Let's do it, yeah.
So what do we got?
So the body's an MST GR86. It's a budget body. I like to kind of keep things, reasonable. I don't want to go crazy, but yeah, I got some fun stuff on it. Cool wing. Got a little Rock Pirates RC crawling roof rack on it, which always throws people off. But that's my body. And then yeah, my chassis is a Rhino Racing Shark. It's almost a complete full Shark build, but I still got plastic in the rear end from my ready to run that this started as. And yeah, if you guys check out my channel, you'll see that I've kind of built this from a ready to run to what it is now, and I've just been learning to compete and drive with it.
And he did it in a really methodical way, because it's not just like throw all the parts on.
And not all the money at once, like a good chunk of money first, but then reasonable to kind of work it out. So yeah, it didn't hurt as bad, which is nice.
It didn't hurt as bad.
Yeah, 100%.
Wait, now let's add up the tally. Let's add up the receipts.
It'll still hurt, but it took longer to feel it.
Right.
But yeah.
So what's next for this chassis?
Next, so one of the things this weekend that kind of threw me off is I'm having some gremlins up front, and I'm having a little bit of issues with some geometry. So if I do anything, it's going to be just putting some extra work into the front ends. I've had some suggestions for hubs that I could space out and work on just kind of stuff like that to avoid the issue that I actually had this weekend. So if I can find that out, that'll probably be the next move. Other than that, I don't know. At some point, I'd like to try a GYD 550 if I can, but I'm just not sure if I want to dive that deep into it yet.
Honestly, okay. If you do it and you take the time to learn it and learn it right, you have plenty of people here that know what they're doing.
Which would be nice. But yeah, it's still that I got to learn it all, which is going to be tough.
Well, what radio do you have?
4 p.m.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, because I know I'll have access to all the stuff, which would be cool. So at some point, I feel like that'll probably be an upgrade at some point too. But yeah.
At the same time, it's kind of funny because like I had a group of friends that did 550 bandwagon, and then they all left once Revox hit, and now they're back again.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm still on the V4, the Yokomo V4, which I still feel like I'm learning. I'm only a year and a half into this now, I think. So I feel I have a lot to learn still. So I'm not an expert. I just know more than I did, a year ago. So
right.
That's kind of the name of it. Honestly, that's what I've learned with the drifting stuff is nothing comes quick, and you gotta really take your time to learn it, or it's gonna be hard. And then it's not gonna be fun if you don't put that little effort into just keeping your stuff dialed in, checking geometry, stuff like that. So that's one of the biggest things I keep learning over and over too.
What do you think about the turnout? Like, what happened first, second, third?
This turnout was awesome. I had a stoked to be here. I'm stoked to see so many people from out of state and out of country. That's even wilder, that people are from different countries all over. I don't know. I'm excited to go watch the footage too, because there's so many cool moments I think I captured, and just guys, the driving was insane. That's, I think, next level. Just the driving that we saw this weekend was really good.
What do you think of Rio?
he is from a different planet, I'm pretty sure, because that man, I was at an angle, I was trying to get some clips of it, and I could swear he was touching the guy's bumper, but nothing. It was the cleanest thing you'd ever see. It was wild.
His follow is impeccable. Every single, he did 21 battles.
21 battles.
21 battles.
That's insane. I didn't think it was possible. Even just battling the top 32 and making it through, that's insane. I can't even imagine doing that. And then doing it 3 other times in different groups is wild.
Right. So what's your goal for this coming year?
Next year, I was kind of talking to my girlfriend who helps me with all my filming, all my channel stuff, Sam. But kind of was like, I don't know, the next step, I just really want to get better at driving. I want to get more consistent. I had a couple good rounds here locally at Super G when we ran our regionals that I was pretty consistent at, but the last couple I've just kind of fallen off a little bit. So I really wanted to work on the consistency, learning the car more, and timing when I'm actually driving, because it's like you got to learn all the car stuff first, but then you got to actually get the radio time and figure out how to follow and chase people, and that is tough. The chase is tough. Like actually being like watching these guys go, it's just something to strive for because it's impressive.
Right. Okay, if you were to build a new chassis from scratch, what would it be? Is there any influence of what happened today?
Since cross games, I've been influenced. I was yesterday in both raffles. I'm like, go on. I was like, I got a ticket. Like, let me have it, because I think it's an interesting car. I need to talk to some of the guys here that drive them more and learn more about them, so I kind of know which route to go. Because, like, again, if I got one, I would start basic, just bare bones one, and then do the parts I need as I go. Because I'm not made of money, so I got to take things slow, and especially if it's a second chassis.
Well, I mean, if gone, you can expect it for any one of those upgrades to be like $100 to $300.
Exactly. So I'm gonna make sure I know which ones are the right ones to do first, at least if I do it. But I think that'd be fun, at least just to get a feel for it. Everybody says they drive different, and they look like they're fun to drive. I could see it being kind of fun for my style and what I like to do. So I don't know, I could see that happen at some point.
Right on. Okay, fun questions that don't require a chassis.
Okay.
Did you go to the ice cream truck?
I did not.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm probably one of the only people here this entire weekend with me and my girlfriend.
Like the past 3 or 4 interviews.
Yeah, everybody has?
No, has not.
Has not? Oh, really? Okay, well, they must have been driving and focused on that stuff. But,
okay. Then the follow-up question. Okay. Where is your favorite place to eat?
Oh, Chipotle or In-N-Out?
Okay.
Which is probably the stereotypical California answer, but I'm fine with it. And
Let's go with Chipotle for this one. Okay. What's your order at Chipotle?
Go-to order is, lately it's been the barbacoa salad. Because I like the dressing, and I don't know, it's been my thing lately. I've been enjoying that. What's yours?
For Chipotle, it's a bowl, so it's white rice, steak, pinto beans, queso, fajita.
That's the mix-up.
I add lettuce on top of it just to be
you got a little extra health there. Yeah, a little consciousness.
But yeah, always through the pickup line, never inside.
No, okay, that's smart. Yeah, I always phone order and done.
All right, John. Well, thank you.
Of course, thank you.
Appreciate it. You did great. Keep on watching. Subscribe.
Yeah,
subscribe to him.
Make sure you subscribe to both of us. We'll get on some more live streams soon. We'll talk to cameras or whatever else you guys want to talk about. We'll do it.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it.